O cholera, czy to Freddy Fazbear? O, 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 o. O cholera, czy to Freddy Fazbear? O, 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 Freddy Fazbear. O, 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 o cholera, czy to Freddy Fazbear? O, 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 Freddy Fazbear. O, 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 Freddy Fazbear, oh, 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 oh. Freddy Fazbear, oh, 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 Freddy Fazbear, oh, 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 oh. Freddy Fazbear, oh, 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 Freddy Fazbear, oh, oh, oh. Freddy Fazbear, oh, oh,
Hello everyone. Sorry about the chat disappearing so soon. It should be fixed now. And it is, you know, special sauce. It's got the special sauce. I'm doing good. How are you doing today, Cookie? Doing good? Yes, yes, yes. Hello, Universal. I'm glad you guys are doing good. I'm doing fantabulous basso. It's a nice day. It's been a really good day. You got a DLC for a game? Aw, hell yeah. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty fantabulous. Fanfabuloso. Yeah. Thank you. I worked really hard on getting it all nice and cutesy and fancy and stuff. So, yeah, it's a lot more cool. But yeah, so today's been pretty nice. Been chilling and grilling. I slept and I woke up. And I was literally dreaming about stream last night. That was kind of weird. It was like I couldn't find my stream stuff. And like I kept opening up these OBS windows and stuff, and it was like the wrong one. It was always the wrong layers and stuff. And then my model kept changing. It was really, really weird and embarrassing. But yeah. Yeah. We definitely don't have that issue IRL, right? So that's always good. I think today's a sweater day. Feeling kind of comfortable, wonderful in my sweater. Sweater Cheyenne, you shall call me. I mean, you don't literally have to call me Sweater Cheyenne. Unless you want to. Yeah. And today we're gonna do conspiracy. We're gonna do the Stanley Parable. Yeah. So it should be pretty epic saucy. Oh my god! You cheeky little devil. But yeah. Conspiracy, well, we'll definitely do something fun. Something light-hearted though, because I'm not really like a Debbie deep down. I thought... Anyway, let's just go with that. I'm not a Debbie deep down. Yeah, but something probably fun, light-hearted, you know. Today, now some fun junk. I still really need to work out on the bubbles. I kind of like them staying, but then I don't like them staying too long. And we'll work on it, boys. But it's definitely an improvement over the old chat. Old chat was no good. It had to go. And go it did. By the way, so you guys have subscriber badges and stars. Wow, I said in stir. Why can't I, like, enunciate? Like, I wanted to say in stop, or I said in stir. Is that just a Spindra charm? It's just part of the Spindra charm, isn't it? Anyways. You guys ever have weird dreams? Like, they're just, like, about your, like, daily life, but they're, like, just slightly off, so it's not, like, immediately aware in your dreamland head that you're dreaming? Because sometimes you know you're dreaming, right? Yeah, see, I think I'm not the only one that does it. Like, that was last night. I was like, I just couldn't get the right stuff. You little shit.
Cookie says you know what to do.
give me the link. I can't believe that's the first thing you do with your points. Ay, 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 ay. Alright, boys, you guys know what time it is. That little cheeky devil. A cheeky little devil. That's okay though. We do it. We do it. We can do the things in the hotels. But there will be hell to pay. No, probably not really though. Let's see. Oh, this music's not gonna do right, so we need high sauce music. Alright, let's do this, boys. You guys ready for more hot sauce drinking? Alright. To battle! To battle! I'm calling all of you warriors. This is where we do it, boys. This is where legends are made. Right here on the battlefield of the mighty hot sauce wheel. 2, 4. Da da. Ba 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 da da ba ba ba. Da 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 da. Double key for Big Ray from Scotland for all the lads. Ow ow ow. Ow ow ow. Let's do this. Hello, Anita Lover. 1, 2, 3, Spinaroni! Gamma, 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 gamma! Yeah! Oh shit! Alright, I can do this. Alright, I can do this.
Says Cookie crazy for this.
Alright, everybody, boys, do the sign of the spider. Wish me luck. And most of all, wish my lower colon good luck. Cause I'm gonna be burning. Gonaria! 1, 2, 3, chug, 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 chug. Bonus spin for the following lads out there. For the disgraced few that did not join the Spindra Popaly stream. Those that are not righteous, that do not right to the righteous path. We drink for them so they can convert to the light and become a follower, or even better yet, a tier 1 subscriber. We do it for them, boys. For them. For the few that have fallen in battle and that cannot do their own hot sauce challenges. Gamba, 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 gamba. Weak sauce, I say nay! Nay to the weak sauce hot sauce! Spin again! Ah shit, I really overdid it, boys. Oh well, let's do it! On the count of 3. Uno. 2-ish. 2-ish and a half-ish. 2-ish and a third-ish half-ish. 3! The pain is immense. But my soul is bright. All this burning will continue to escalate. My soul will continue to thrive. Will continue to go on forever. Because we fight for what's right. Freedom. Unlimited Chipotle. Coupons at Taco Bell that give you 20% off of the Doritos Loco Taco. Mountain Dew Baja Blast. For Canadians to stop thinking Tim Hortons isn't anything but shitty coffee and cookies. And to see the one true light of the fast food that is actually a delight. Yes, boys. We're talking campus donuts. Anyways, boys. We've completed our challenge. We completed the task. Many will say, I was here. But, well, that wouldn't be true because it's literally maybe like 7 of you guys that were here during the challenge. So the many will be lying, but the few will be proud and will live on in infamy. And forever and ever and ever and ever. Yeah. Hey, okay. Well, there was a challenge. The challenge has been completed. Hello. Anyways, let's get to some reacts because we have a few. You guys ready for the react?
Alter! Wait! You gotta help me! What does little Miss Saint want with me? It's Gillis! Gillis? Your buddy back in the day? He was, but he changed.
Here's me murdering a child to anger God.
Murder!
Murdering another child to anger God. And here's me murdering a whole lot of children to anger God.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Why don't you ask your good
And
friend?
before we get into this, which I think I already did this react, so we won't get into this. How you guys doing? I didn't really ask. You guys having a fantastical afternoon? You having the best of afternoons? Is it a taco safe? And holy shit, this chat is really, really, really big, isn't it? Now let's fix that real quick. That'll no good. Let's just slim you guys down a little bit. How about there? That's a little bit more appropriate, right? You guys needed a diet. As we're getting chunky. Little chunky ones. Anyways, today's supposed to be about conspiracies. I'm sorry. Let's see. We didn't flat Earth. We've done fake conspiracies. Let's do this. Alright. Let's do it. Is Illuminati real? Is Illuminati real? Yeah, we're doing this. Let's see. That seems interesting. Let's do
The
this.
hotel industry is a wild experience that helps you understand how
The
disconnected
hotel
the wild
industry,
and
huh?
wealthy are. I've seen the darker side of humanity: suicides, murders, spousal abuse,
Oh, damn.
human trafficking. That shit stays with you for a long time. One weekend, a large group of
That shit's
around
dark as hell.
60-ish people, they wanted to purchase out the entire hotel so they could just turn it into a giant orgy. The cost about the property was
A giant
upwards of
orgy?
$250,000 for 2 nights at a time. That says you've got money to spend. They left a nightmare room. Blood, feces, semen stains.
I'll get
One
out
of
of this.
my bellboys came up and was like, "I've got a black light, I'm curious." He turned it on, and I remember
Why would you
we
be
looked down and saw the
curious?
stains. We
Ew.
looked to the sides and saw them on the wall. At one point in the bathroom, we looked up and saw them all on the ceiling, and we were just like,
Would you guys be curious
how-
about that? I don't think I'd be
how do
curious
you do
about
this? This
somebody's
is not human.
cum
Were
stain.
you on the ceiling?
Yucky. I just assume it's there.
I worked as an operations manager for around 10 plus years. I've worked in hotels where the
I don't
average
know.
daily rate is anywhere from like $99 and then all the way up to boutique properties where
I
the
don't
average
know.
cost is around $1,400 per night. In general, the higher up that price value, the more common it is to be treated like you're less than human. The people who are coming to visit you, famous pop stars, Russian oligarchs, they have a private plane that they get in a private vehicle with all tinted black
Life
windows.
is cool.
Sometimes they have
Ow!
security squads. They'll snap their fingers
Stop
at
hitting me
them.
with me,
Very
little
large
shit.
sense of entitlement, where if they approach the desk, they are the only thing that exists to you in that moment. And that's what they came to expect from that level of entering a luxury hotel. Most people who visit boutique hotels are not
It's
coming for
about
business.
people.
They're there for pleasure. There was a group of fabulously wealthy individuals. You can definitely get a sense of how much wealth they actually have when they're talking about things like buying a fleet of Boeings in the lobby casually. They would buy out this entire property. They were spending as much as a luxury
Universal.
wedding. And it was basically a giant swingers orgy.
Do you like
You'd have people
popcorn?
having sex in the pool, people laying on our wine bars naked, a couple having sex on the
Gotta
balcony.
get to
in
know
plain view,
some of
so
you
you're
guys
looking
once in a
up
while.
at it. Quite an angle. And every single room would have a different theme. And a safe
And
word
if so,
posted outside
which
of the door. The
popcorn?
one that stands out to
Is
me
it
was there was a
like
mermaid
default
themed room. It
popcorn,
was
the
actually
salt
kind of
only
impressive, the details
popcorn,
they
caramel
left. They're like under the sea
popcorn?
vibe. There was the Wild West
Cheddar?
room. There was the straight up BDSM
You
room.
like popcorn cookie?
One couple we had to talk to while they were naked. They would
You like all
purposely
the
wait to start
popcorns,
having
okay.
sex until housekeeping wanted to clean the room. They wanted somebody to watch.
That's how I remember.
The day after they had all departed, I got a call from housekeeping saying,
Is it just me or does this filter make the video worse? I get why they're doing it. They're protecting him. But, like, it also makes it, like, less believable in my opinion. 'Cause they can just put anybody, like, here and give them a script to say anything. And then
one of
maybe the
showers
hotel
requested, and I
industry
go
isn't
take a
that
look at it,
dark. Who
and they
knows?
had hacksawed off the actual shower piece, the shower head, and attached a 4-foot-long anal probe hose to it, with multiple settings on the other end.
Lucky.
And that was as disgusting as you can imagine. After
I'm
all
just
of
kidding. That's
the
gross.
drama and mental scarring that we put up with for this orgy buyout group, probably between about 30 staff, I want to say we made $20 in tips.
Oh, okay. See you later.
I found myself on more than one occasion getting stuck in awkward situations between husbands, their lovers, and then the actual wife. The worst case scenario was husband and
This
wife shared
keeps
credit
the
cards
popcorn thing a
naturally,
mystery.
and she started seeing the hotel show up on the books, and she stormed in and like slammed bank statements down. It's like, I know my husband's here. You guys are lying to me. We have to just say, you know what, I'm so sorry. We don't have anyone here by this name. And meanwhile, we could literally hear them having sex upstairs. Apparently, she didn't notice. The sounds were familiar to her, which might be a sad statement on their marriage, actually. The problem with working with the fabulously wealthy is that they often assume that the staff is there at their beck and call regardless.
Are they really fabulous if they're really creepy? I don't know.
Regardless of what the request is. It was really common for the high rollers
Fabulously
to approach
wealthy.
attractive staff members and essentially just ask them, hey, if I pay you X amount of dollars, will you meet me in my room later tonight and knock my brains out?
How many dollars would it take for you guys? How many are we talking? You banged some weird billionaire moogle. Are we talking like $20 is $20, or is it gonna take like a couple thousand?
Quote from someone, sadly.
$20 is $20.
We had a very busty, gorgeous front desk woman at one hotel.
Yeah,
and someone came down
true.
and offered her quite a bit of money in front of management.
True
and
and
she naturally
real.
declined. I have security cameras in all the halls, and seeing that person sneak out around 2 a.m. was definitely a little suspicious. The most shocking example was an incident where the wedding was around 2 p.m.-ish that day.
Well, apparently MPA never gets affected by any topic we're going over. They just keep dancing.
It turned into quite a big deal with screaming
Just a
and shouting
dancing
and all this
theme.
stuff. He hid in a bathroom in a supply closet until the heat died down, and then he just walked into the front office
Until
and
the
walked
heat
out
died
like
down.
nothing ever happened. His mom happened to be in charge of events, so she made sure he didn't get terminated.
Hey,
The
yo?
the staffs who work at hotels
$20,
are usually pretty
Aria.
split. If you're an attractive white person who speaks English quite well, you're probably going to be
Except for
reservations front desk,
MPA.
something
You
visual.
can't buy her.
If
Look at
you're
her. She's
not
just
of
gonna
that
dance.
ethnicity, just because they have an accent and that might not present well to
You go up to
guests,
MPA.
you're
Hey,
most
you want
likely dead because you're
$20?
gonna get placed in housekeeping.
Just start
If
breaking
you're
it.
working at a decent property, you could probably get $10 to $15
She
an
will
hour as a
never
front desk
care.
host. If you're housekeeping, you're maybe getting 9 to 10. It was wildly unfair. We were actually advised to
Dude, working in a
handle our
motel,
housekeeping
no one's
teams
getting
under the
paid
concept
good. I
of
don't
divide
care
and
what
conquer,
job you're doing.
telling
Like, what's
them,
top
you know,
dollar?
oh,
Like
well,
30
so-and-so's
bucks?
team's much better than yours. You should really try to keep
I'm
up with
saying
the
30
Mexican
bucks
team.
is shit
It
money. I'm
creates
just
that
saying.
toxic
It's not
environment.
like
This
you're like
prevented
balling
the entire
out.
housekeeping team from uniting together and presenting concerns. And I saw that kind of model in multiple
Well,
hotels.
I will give you some virtual huggy wuggies.
In retrospect, I can safely say that the hours they made me work, the wild situations you'd run into,
One huggy
it's a miracle that
wuggy
I
coming
never
your
got in a
way.
really bad car accident commuting. It slowly burns you out in a way that you can't explain until you're out of it.
I mean, like, doing any kind of job like this is gonna burn you out. I mean, we'll probably see worse things than a janitor, to be honest. You seen some bathrooms? I worked at a supermarket and had to clean a bathroom one time. How do people get poop on walls? They do. They get them all over the walls.
You just kind of know something's wrong and you're not happy. The biggest
Yep,
thing that the
big
public
old poop
doesn't
is on the
understand
wall.
about the hotel industry is that there are wild things happening behind closed doors every single day.
Yeah, it's a mega
Fabulously
ooh.
wealthy individuals.
But ew. Enough about poopy walls. Let's see what is this? Look at us, my son.
You can't stop her from making There's nothing you can do.
Chamomile tea over there that might settle it down.
She says I am the one.
You're welcome.
Michael Jackson was a strange
Mr. Jackson,
dude.
in the
Kind of felt bad for
latter
him.
portion of 1993,
May he rest
there
in
were some
tacos.
allegations leveled at you concerning.
I feel like
improper
resting in
conduct
tacos
with
is
some
better than
young
resting in peace.
boys. I assume you're familiar with the fact that those
Unless it's
allegations were
Reese's
raised.
Pieces
Is that right?
cups.
Yes.
In fact, there was ultimately at least 2 grand jury inquiries into that I am currently aware of.
Like we're
Counsel
talking about
felt that there may have been a
Adan.
third. Were you aware that a grand jury investigations were conducted in
Or rest in pepperoni.
Yes.
When, strike that, did you know at the time that the grand jury was investigating these matters that
Yeah.
they were in fact investigating? In other words, you didn't find out after it had completed. You knew in advance that people were being subpoenaed to testify.
They always knew.
In advance?
Yeah, poorly phrased. Let me rephrase.
Yeah, in advance.
It is my understanding that some
Advanced,
of Neverland
advancing
Valley Ranch
thing.
employees were subpoenaed to testify before the grand jury. Do you know that to be the case as well?
Oh shit, I'm falling asleep. Fuck this shit. I thought there was gonna be creepy music and stuff. Hey, let's do this. Let's see what this is.
The year was 1776. In Bavaria,
17,
new
honestly.
ideals of rationalism, religious freedom, and universal human rights
Religious
competed with the
freedom.
Catholic Church's heavy influence over public affairs. Across
Across
the Atlantic, a new nation staked its claim for independence on the basis of these ideas. But back in Bavaria, law professor Adam Weishaupt's attempts to teach secular philosophy
Weishaupt?
continued to be frustrated. Weishaupt
So this sounds
decided
like
to
a really
spread
shady
his
place.
ideas through a secret society that would
Hey,
shine
you
a
want
light
some,
on the shortcomings of the
want some
church's
stuff?
ideology. He called his
Come on
secret
down to the
society
Weishaupt.
the Illuminati. Weishaupt modeled aspects of his secret society
Illuminati?
off a group called the Freemasons. Originally an elite stoneworkers guild in the late Middle Ages, the Freemasons had gone from passing down the craft of masonry to
am I
more
right?
generally promoting ideals of knowledge and reason. Over time, they had grown into a semi-secret, exclusive order that included many wealthy and influential individuals with elaborate secret initiation rituals. Weishaupt created his parallel society while also joining the Freemasons and recruiting from their ranks. He adopted the codename Spartacus for himself, after the famed leader of the Roman slave revolt. Early members became the Illuminati's ruling council, or Areopagus. One of these
Taco
members,
Bell?
Baron Adolf Knigge, was also a Freemason
Alright,
and became an
yeah.
influential recruiter. With Knigge's help, the
Nothing
Illuminati
goes better
expanded their numbers,
with me
gained
than some
influence
Taco
within several
Bell.
Masonic chapters, and incorporated Masonic rituals. By
Please be careful
1784,
while
there were over
driving.
600 members, including influential scholars and politicians.
Ooh, silly rascal.
As the Illuminati gained members, the American Revolution also gained momentum.
Hey, yo.
Thomas Jefferson would later cite Weishaupt
You
as an
guys not getting
inspiration.
me any bell?
European monarchs and clergy were
I like the
fearful of
5-layer
similar
burrito.
revolts on their home soil. Meanwhile,
Just
the
one, though.
existence
That's
of the
enough to fill
Illuminati
me up for
had
like
become
2
an
days.
open
I can
secret.
only half,
Both
actually.
the Illuminati and the Freemasons drew
And they each other half
exclusively
the
from
other day.
society's wealthy elite, which meant they were constantly rubbing shoulders with members of the religious and political establishment.
Bye,
Many in the government and church believed that both groups were determined to
Hey, I'll give
undermine
you
the
some
people's
digital
religious
Taco
faith.
Bell. Here you
But
go.
these groups didn't necessarily oppose religion. They just believed it should be kept separate from governance. Still, the suspicious Bavarian government started keeping records of alleged
What do you guys
members
think
of
of
the
this
Illuminati.
Illuminati shit?
Just
I
as
don't know if it's
Illuminati
real.
members began to secure important positions in local governments
these
and
guys suck
universities,
at doing
a
everything if they're real,
1784
right?
decree by by Duke Karl Theodor of Bavaria
Seems like if they're
banned
real,
all
they're like
secret
a
societies.
cartoon villain.
While a public ban on
organization.
something ostensibly secret might seem difficult to enforce, in this case it worked. Only 9 years after its founding, the group dissolved, their records were seized, and Weishaupt forced into exile.
Weishaupt.
The Illuminati would become more notorious in their afterlife than they had ever been in their brief
Oh, some
existence.
Illuma spaghetti.
A decade later, in the aftermath of the French Revolution, conservative
Illuma
authors
spaghetti.
claimed the
Ow.
Illuminati had survived their banishment and orchestrated the overthrow of the
I
monarchy.
want Illuma
In the
spaghetti.
United States, preacher Jedediah Morse promoted similar
I'm
ideas
never gonna
of an
change my
Illuminati
mind.
conspiracy against the government. But though the
Illuma
idea of a
spaghetti, Illuma
secret group
spaghetti.
orchestrating political upheaval is still alive and well today, there is no evidence that the Illuminati survived,
Illuma
reformed,
spaghetti.
or went underground. Their brief tenure is well documented in Bavarian government records, the still active Freemasons records, and particularly the overlap between these two
Illuminati.
sources
Hello.
without a whisper since. In the spirit of
Thank you for
rationalism the Illuminati
joining.
embraced, one must conclude they no longer
I'm
exist.
just gonna call you New Night because I
But
don't
the
know how to
ideas
say
that
the start
spurred
of that. I'm so
Weishaupt to
sorry.
found the Illuminati still spread, becoming the basis for many Western governments today.
Daniel.
These ideas didn't start or end with the Illuminati.
I appreciate
Instead,
the
it was
follow.
one community that represented a wave of change that was already underway when it was founded and continued long after it ended.
They were the main bodies? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. It's good to know, though. Hey, well, this isn't really like a conspiracy, though. I want like something a little more spicy taco. Here's something stupid. Let's
Pulled
do
that
this.
face off, and beneath it was a reptile.
Whoa.
Well, no, you're the
guy,
best.
Doesn't even look real.
This little tooth that sticks out here.
Well, hold on. First of all, does Joe Biden ever look real, guys? Even if you're like, you know, super Democrat. Like, no one likes this guy, right? Like, I think he's like one of the, I don't know. I'm not gonna get into politics, but, like, he's like a fictional-looking person. I mean, so is the other guy, right? Anyways, I don't want to get too much into
Fans
it.
claim they saw Justin Bieber turn into a giant reptile.
In simple terms,
Sorry, I just go on these
there is a
wild
predator
tangents and I
race.
freaking
Just to
get
be clear,
unhinged.
There's no evidence that an alien race of 12 feet tall, blood-drinking reptilian humanoids
I want a
secretly controls the
12-foot
world.
tall dragon
Are the
reptilian.
allegations true that you were secretly a lizard? I'm gonna have to go with no.
Still, this conspiracy theory is driving some people to murder.
Their father confessing to authorities
Wait,
that he killed them.
wait, whoa. People are killing people out there? I mean, there's murders for everything, right? But really, Illuminati, reptilian murderers, you know, that's a neat thing now. Oh my god, this is messing with my brain. My little brain's gonna always be
He
messed with from
believed his
watching this
children
video.
possessed serpent DNA.
Now on with your emergency.
He grabbed me and he told me
Lizard
to press the
murdering.
trigger. Oh my god! He's dead!
So, New Night, what brought you to the channel, by the way? And thank you for bopping in.
A lot of conspiracy theories.
I like
claim
to
there's
get to know
some
all
secret shadowy
my
force
potential
clandestinely
new
controlling
followers,
Who
definitely not
exactly is
victims.
pulling the strings? Freemasons? To a small but vocal
So I'm definitely
group,
not a crazy
culprits
yonner that's
are
gonna
lizards,
murder you.
extraterrestrial, iguana-like creatures that eat people.
They're feeding off
Ah,
humanity.
okay, I
They
thought
turn
go-
humanity into a slave race. They demand human
Okay,
sacrifice.
so let's make
One
the
small
funny.
2013 survey estimated around 4% of Americans
Wait a
believe the Earth
minute.
is
So you're saying I'm funny? Like funny, haha? Like some kind of clown? Do I amuse you? Am I some kind of joke to you? Like a court jester? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I get it from this. Hold on. Let me show you where I get this. Hold on. I'm not going too much over front of Taylor. I never know how to spell this guy's name, but let's say here. It's this right here.
You're a big cops. Really funny.
Well, where'd the metal go?
What do you mean I'm funny? It's funny, you know.
Oops, I unloaded myself.
Funny guy. What do you mean? You mean the way I talk?
Dude, don't. Okay, this is a problem.
Just, you know, you're just funny. It's funny, you know, the way you tell the story and everything. Funny how? I mean, what's funny about it?
Tom, you know, you got
Yeah,
to
but-
Oh, Anthony. He's a big boy. He knows what he said. What'd you say?
You're right.
Funny how? What?
Just, you know, you're funny.
You mean, well, let me understand this, because you know, maybe it's me, I'm a little up, maybe. But I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you. I make you laugh. I'm here to fucking amuse you.
I'm not gonna
What do you mean
laugh.
funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
Not just, you know how you tell a story. What?
No, I don't know. You said it. How do I know? You said I'm funny. How the fuck am I funny? What the fuck is so funny about me? Tell me. Tell me what's funny.
Get the fuck out of here, Tommy.
I love this scene. But anyways,
Ruled by evil reptilians. And
back
if
to
you've
lizard
personally never
people.
seen any lizard people walking around, well, that's because, as the theory goes, these
Would
aliens
you guys
are
notify me if you see
The Queen
lizard
and Prince
people?
Philip are not human. They shapeshift.
Yo, wait, hold on. This lady's literally going to college campuses or wherever this is. Oh no.
From human form into lizard form.
According to believers,
Satanic ritual
most
abuse
prominent
makes you a lizard
politicians,
man?
business people, and celebrities are secretly reptiles.
God damn
So the
it.
core tenets of the reptile alien conspiracy theory are that a group of lizard-like humanoid aliens,
You know what? This
often
chat is
said to
still
be
too
from the
big.
planet
Let's make
Alpha
you guys a little bit
Draconis,
less
came
fat.
to Earth in ancient times and have either intermarried with humans or simply taken human form in
We're on
order
lizard
to
people.
pose as our leaders and take control of the human race. And if we step out of line, they murder us.
That's how much Bill Gates is a reptilian. He was just shapeshifting.
Oh yeah, that was
growing a
classic
big-ass
Pesci.
long
Pesci's
tail.
cool as
And
fuck.
online, lizard hunters scour images of famous people looking for moments when they accidentally drop their human
No.
disguises.
Two bottom teeth remind me
And there's a reason.
snake teeth.
Like,
I'm
look at how the
always-
face, like, lays on the head. What?
I'm always watching you guys
This shit
too.
looks like, whoa, what the
See the neck? See the ridges, the bone comes all the way across, stops here.
Sherry Shriner was one of the most popular online reptile sleuths.
Nah, I'm a wholesome anyway. Well, that don't doesn't matter.
I'm trying to save mankind and kill off the aliens.
But Shriner didn't just analyze celebrity faces. She was also a prophet of doom, an apocalyptic preacher
prophet
spreading
of
the
doom?
reptile gospel to an audience of tens of
Oh, that
thousands
sounds
through
badass.
platforms like Facebook and YouTube.
Wait a minute. Hold on, boys. I know pause and AMD, but like. Is this the right track? Does this make this like more metal?
Type in reptilian humans or reptilian shapeshifters.
Lizard people. Fuck yeah, this makes this conspiracy way more less boring. I can't hear what the fuck they're saying, but now it's doom music. Down, 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 down. Lizard people. Alright. So I got carried away. Got carried away.
Is a predator. And like the
Lizard
epitome of
predator,
evil.
that is.
Things would really come to a head 5 years later in 2017, when one of Schreiner's followers killed another.
911 was your emergency.
He grabbed me and he told me, you press this trigger. Oh my God! He's dead.
Wait, whoa. You're calling 911 to report the lizard man?
County today.
I mean, it's crazy that they're saying this stuff about me. Reptilian.
911! What's your
It all
emergency?
started
There's a
when
lizard
Schreiner
man.
turned on Barbara Rogers, a follower.
I believe this lizard man's trying to eat me.
Attacking me because I wasn't worshiping her the way everybody else was. That's what she wanted, was worship.
This created a rift between Rogers and boyfriend Stephen
Oh,
Mineo,
can I do
a major devotee of Schreiner's.
Sherry Schreiner really
double
sucks,
peace
man.
size, boys?
I've been
This is
supporting her
also
for
the
14
Illuminati
years.
symbol.
I had suicidal thoughts.
Oh,
I felt like killing myself over this.
On July 15, 2017,
Oh, now I'm holding a
Rogers
controller.
killed Mineo
Am I
with
the
his own gun.
Illuminatis?
He took the gun and started putting it into my hand. He goes, here, take it. Point it at me. Point it.
Maybe I'm a reptilian.
You know, he put it in my hand and he was pointing at me as shooter.
Reptilian.
Rogers claimed Mineo wanted to kill himself and had dragged her into his suicidal moment.
Do you think
She
I'm a
was
lizard
convicted
person,
of
Cookie?
third-degree
Come on,
murder and
man.
sentenced to 15 to 40 years in prison. But there was little accountability for Sherry Schreiner, the couple's online prophet. She
But
died of a
you
heart
hope
attack
I'm a
in
lizard person?
2018, still claiming Rogers was a
Oh,
reptile.
damn, dude.
This was far from the only case of violence involving conspiracy theories about alligator men. Take Isaiah Gentry. an Arizona
Well, okay,
teen who
nah, man. We moved from lizard men to alligator men. That's just too far. This is taking it too fucking far.
stabbed his dad in 2020.
Police say Gentry told them
I
he
was
tried to
in
kill
when
his
they
father
said
because
lizard
a,
men,
quote,
but alligator men,
shape-shifting
I'm out.
reptile had taken over.
Or Bucky Wolf,
Nope.
who in 2019 claimed God told him his
No
brother
way,
was turning
boys.
into a lizard.
A 26-year-old Seattle
You
man
can get
is
me
in
to
jail
believe
after
the earth is
prosecutors say
flat.
He killed his brother Sunday night,
And
stabbing him in
that
the
there's a
head with
dome
sword.
over there.
Or Anthony Quinn Warner,
And
who in
that there's
2020
lizard
set off
guys.
a bomb in Nashville, Tennessee on Christmas Day.
But I draw the
killing
line
himself
at
and injuring 8
that
others.
Alligator dude.
Days before the bombing, he'd sent packages and letters to friends explaining his belief in lizard conspiracy theories.
Warner wrote,
Lizard
they put a switch into the
conspiracy
human
theories?
brain so they could walk
What?
among us and appear human.
And if you are a person who is prone to violence, prone to conspiracy theories, you are going
No, we're
to
done.
look
Okay,
at
let's
this
just finish
reptile
it.
elite as part of the New World Order, part of the deep state that is controlling
Just
you, that's
fucking
keeping
my
you down,
brain.
and you're going to fight back against it. So what you have in these killings are
I'm
people
gonna.
who
I'm
feel
not.
like they're
But hold on. Whoa. First of all, are we talking about hand-to-hand combat? Because I don't think I'm signed up for this. Like, is this like a military draft into the fight of the lizard men? Because I don't think I want to do this draft. All right, I don't want to fight lizard people.
fighting for humanity. They're protecting themselves, protecting their families by taking action against these.
I refuse to fight lizard
The first
people.
lizard conspiracy death was probably the 1999 murder of Girly Chu Hasenkopf, a New Mexico
Girly
bank
Chu.
teller.
To this day, her body has not been found.
Her estranged husband, Deezen Hasenkopf,
Not all shoes are
and his new
girly.
girlfriend were actually pro-reptilian, allegedly believing they'd be rewarded if they helped the aliens enslave humanity. Part of proving they were worthy involved killing Girly
This
Chu.
guy is straight up sexist. Girly Shoe.
Decides that you're going to trade
That's
your
not a
life
real
for
name.
theirs.
That's not a real name.
I did that.
The two killers, who were sentenced to life in prison, met at a David Icke conference.
And he is gonna go down in history as a legend.
Holy shit, they have funding for this?
Icke, a former sports announcer from the UK, is the granddaddy of today's
What?
reptilian lore. After declaring himself the son of God on television in 1991,
Well, that seems like a credible source. Somebody that declared themselves the son of God. You know, that seems reasonable.
Icke became a prolific writer on conspiracy theories and otherworldly topics.
They demand human sacrifice.
Didn't a
That's where
certain
Satanism
doctor
comes
of
in.
He introduced his version of the
non-respect to
reptilian
get banned
conspiracy
from
in the
this
90s.
platform for mentioning that guy?
interbred with humanity, creating hybrid
I mean, they were talking about a certain young guy, and then this guy popped up, and then all of a sudden they're cancelled off of the Twitch.
The visitors were lying. They were not
Just saying, just saying. The guy's bad news, guys.
Not to mention, Ike's version seemed to just put a scaly new skin on one of the oldest conspiracy theories out there.
Hello.
Oh no, you and your puns, bro.
A paper entitled Jewish Reptilians.
Think about it.
No, okay, alright. Let's just get into dumb racism shit. I'm not gonna give any weight to people that believe an entire race is lizard people, okay? Let's see, 11 facts about the Illuminati.
Did you know that the headquarters of the Illuminati are supposedly hidden within the Denver International Airport? The conspiracy runs deep.
Now that's a
Literally,
theory
the
I
headquarters
can
are believed to be
believe.
hidden
The
deep underground in a
Illuminati
secret
hides
bunker
in
beneath
plain
the
sight at the
terminals.
Denver
Believers of these
International
creative
Airport.
conjectures point to a few specific pieces
That's
of evidence.
reasonable.
For one,
Now
the
we're
airport's
talking
construction came in
science,
$2
boys.
billion over budget and was mired in what critics say was a suspicious level of secrecy. Then there's a time capsule kept in the
See,
airport
I
set
was
to be
getting
opened in
really pissed off
2094.
with all these crazy people, but now you're mentioning this kind of stuff. I'm on board with this.
It's emblazoned with an icon of a Masonic square and compass, which is associated with the Freemasons and by extension, the Illuminati.
Yeah,
And there are
Freemasons,
plaques stating that
Illuminati,
the Denver
same
International
thing.
Airport was funded by the New World Airport Commission, which sounds awfully close to New
There it
World
is,
Order,
boys.
which
There
is
it
the
is.
center of the Illuminati's reported goals, an authoritarian government.
Well, shit, I mean, we gotta get their theme song. I mean, I feel like we're disrespecting them, right? I mean, they literally have a theme song on YouTube, so, I mean, we might as well play it. It seems like the official theme song. Yeah, New World Order, boys! Illuminati, New World Order! Bum bum pow, bum 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 pow. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Bow, down, 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 down. No, New World Order. Fucking life. Down. The town pound, pound.
I'm Justin Dodd.
New World Order.
From my living room. Today we're talking about the ever-mysterious organization that is supposedly pulling all of society's strings, the Illuminati.
Yeah,
But,
the
before we continue, I'm
Illuminati,
gonna need
if
all
you
of you
know
to
what I'm
sign
saying.
this NDA real quick in blood. Pretty standard stuff. I'll just grab it.
What do you mean? I sign all my documents in blood.
Let's start off with
This
a
is
very
normal.
important fact. There really was, indisputably, an actual secret group that called itself the Illuminati. The Bavarian Illuminati was founded in May of 1776 in the electorate of Bavaria, which is part of
there's that
modern-day Germany. The group was
76
founded
again.
by Adam Weishaupt, who was a philosopher and professor who
Isn't
taught
that
at the
an
University
expansion
of
to
Ingolstadt. He created his
Fallout
own secret
76?
society so he could connect with other free-thinking dudes, and thus the Order of the Illuminati was born. The Illuminati was not always called the Illuminati. That name, which now carries
join
a
all
cool,
the
mysterious,
Illuminatis.
posh but possibly evil sensibility, came a bit later. Originally, Weishaupt had called his group the Perfectibilists, which is arguably a terrible name. It sounds silly and I
That's
hate
a
it.
freaking
But another
dope
top
name. What are you
contender,
talking
the
about?
Bee Order.
The Perfectibilists.
Yeah, as in the Order of the Bees. I mean, I personally would
Oh,
love to
that's
join a
much
secret
better.
club where our
Bee
uniforms
magic.
were cool black and yellow striped jackets, but
You
that's
guys
just
believe
me.
it be magic,
Eventually,
don't you? I mean, if
Illuminati
you
was
don't,
chosen.
I mean, you're
Weishaupt
kind
was
of
able
a
to sneak in
noob,
an animal
right?
reference, however, by adopting the owl
It's
of
okay,
Minerva
I won't
or
make
the
fun of
owl
you
of
too
Athens
much.
as the Illuminati's symbol. The owl represented intelligence,
Bee
as
magic.
Minerva was the Roman goddess of wisdom. It's no bee, but it'll do. The goal of the Illuminati was to encourage a rational society.
This guy
it was pretty in
mentioned
line with
bees
the values of the
like more
Enlightenment
than
as
three,
a whole, seeking
more
to
than
promote
3 times. That's
individualism,
probably something,
rational
boys.
thinking, and knowledge. Weishaupt argued that the
Is
prevailing
he the
systems
Illuminati?
of the day leave us under the dominion of political and religious
I don't know who the Illuminati. Wait,
on the other
wait,
hand,
wait, we're
frees
wearing
from
the
all
same
religious
colors. No, 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 no.
cultivates
I'm
the
not the
social
Illuminati.
virtues, and
Hold on, I'm
animates
putting
them
my
by a
sweater
great,
on.
a feasible and speedy prospect of universal happiness in a state of liberty
Son of
and
a
moral
bitch.
equality, freed from the obstacles which subordination, rank,
Trying to
and
match
riches
my colors
continually
and
throw
shit.
in our
Fuck
way.
you.
Maybe I'm just a sucker for run-on sentences, but the Illuminati doesn't sound half bad. Well, until you hear about its strict membership requirements. Only select people could join the Illuminati. First things first, only men were allowed.
The magic.
Secondly, no Jewish people were admitted. Which, I'm sorry, but
Oh,
didn't I just read a whole
goddamn,
mission
again with the
statement about
Jew
avoiding
people.
religious prejudices?
No, that sounds
The
worse.
Illuminati, on the other hand, frees from all religious prejudices.
Jewish people, I meant to say.
Okay, just checking. Next, you had to be 30 years old or younger.
That is
believed anyone
the way
older
I
to be
phrase
too
it sounds
conservative and
10
rigid
times
in their
objectively
ways,
worse.
because you don't want rigid thinking to get in the way of your no girls allowed group with an arbitrary ageist cutoff. Other requirements included being wealthy, well-educated, and coming from a good family. And every new member had to be vetted by
I'm
a
not
current member.
anti-Semitic, guys.
This is sounding less like a free-thinking society and more like a glorified frat house. At its largest, the Bavarian Illuminati had about
Frat
2,000
houses
members.
are boring,
It began to grow
right?
quickly because its first members joined the Freemasons
This dude's
as well,
gone.
and began to
Dude,
recruit
bro,
other men
bro,
there.
dude, bro.
Eventually, the substantial Illuminati population consisted of doctors,
Brain, popcorn,
lawyers,
bro,
politicians,
nachos,
and
bro.
intellectuals. Young, wealthy, male intellectuals, that is. There were levels of enlightenment that members had to work through. You know,
Banging
like a
chicks,
video
bro.
game.
Yeah, bro.
Originally, there were only 3 enlightenment levels.
Bro is
Novice,
best chick,
Minerval,
bro.
and Illuminated Minerval. A few years
All that-
after its
all that
founding, a
stuff.
member named Baron von Neig revised the system a little bit. After that, there were as many as 13 levels, known as degrees, which were then grouped into 3 different classes. Von Neig was inspired by the system used by the Freemasons. Once a member reached the highest
Oh my
level,
god,
they would
this is
achieve
too much learning for my
philosophical
brain.
illumination, and he was
Ah!
granted the title King. Hey,
Help
we
me,
stand the
help me,
philosophically
I'm
illuminated
melting.
king. Members of the Illuminati spoke in code and used pseudonyms,
Help.
which were usually the names of famous historical figures. Weishaupt, for example,
No!
was known as Spartacus. All written correspondence
You're
between
making me
members
learn
was in
things in
cipher,
the brain
you know,
thing.
in case it was confiscated. Even town names would be replaced by various arbitrary words. It's
Guys,
also said
I'm
the
a
Illuminati used
VTuber.
invisible
This
ink
is
in
way
many
over
of
my
their
pay
letters,
grade,
which,
which is
I mean,
so
that's just good
technically
fun.
free.
The Illuminati was exposed and disbanded not even 10 years after its founding. A
Cool
former member by the name
title.
of Joseph Utschneider wrote a letter to the Grand Duchess of Bavaria exposing the group's members and their beliefs.
I'm not one of
Her
them
husband,
learning
the Duke of
kinds.
Bavaria, issued an edict in 1784 that banned
None-
any
baka-
unauthorized
baka-
societies.
baka-
And then,
baka-
a year
baka-
later,
baka.
made a new rule that explicitly banned the Illuminati.
That's
By
basically the
1787,
sounds my
membership
brain
was
makes
punishable
every
by
day.
death.
Oh,
Yeesh.
baka- baka- do-
Weishaupt was
do-
banished from
do-
Bavaria,
do-
and the
do-
Illuminati
do-
was
do-
no
do-
more.
do- do-
Or
do- do-
was it? Well, it depends who you ask. For centuries, conspiracy theories
And
about
sometimes
the Illuminati's
do- do- do-
supposed
do- do.
continued existence have cropped up around the world. Heck, even George Washington, who was a master mason, wrote a letter addressing the threat of the Illuminati. The idea is that not only are they
The
still around, but
Illuminati.
they're working to...
Guys, is this Waldo? I mean, he's wearing the shirt, right? So technically, did we find Waldo?
establish a new world order, like I
Booba,
mentioned
booba,
earlier,
booba.
basically controlling the happenings of governments and societies across the globe.
Booba.
According to these theories, many members of the modern Illuminati are
No,
politicians
booba,
and
booba,
celebrities, and
emo.
that these famous and rich people owe their success to the
Booba,
help of
booba.
a secret organization. Historical figures rumored to be involved include Thomas Jefferson, FDR, Winston Churchill, and John D. Rockefeller. Some modern celebrities who are supposed members are Dr. Dre, Madonna, Bono, Justin Bieber, Nicki Minaj,
Oh
Whitney
my
Houston,
god,
and
everybody's
naturally,
Illuminati!
Jay-Z and Beyonce. Skeptics of these theories, however,
I never
contend
got
that
invited,
y'all
I'm
haters
so
corny
jealous.
with that Illuminati mess. Food for thought.
When
Thanks
did
for
I get
watching Mental
invited
Floss
to
on YouTube.
Illuminati?
Remember to subscribe so you can catch a new episode of our original series like Misconceptions.
Fuck you Waldo-inspired bitch! I'm not subscribing, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, Waldo-looking ass.
Bill Gates, Beyonce, Oprah, The Infographic Show.
Voters.
For years, rumors have swirled that powerful organizations and
Don't be
celebrities
sad
have all
over
been part part of a
potential
global movement
booba.
to control humanity and shape
Cold
the way
Time
it
Real?
thinks.
What?
In most cases, this movement takes the form of the infamous
I don't know
Illuminati,
about that,
a group
Home
allegedly
Slice.
dedicated to absolute control over all
I
mankind.
think there are
But
actual
who actually are
cults.
the Illuminati? What do they really want? And how do you know this
But,
video itself
like,
is
yeah,
not just
well,
more
man,
Illuminati
man,
propaganda meant to
I
throw
think
you off
I
the
don't
scent
fucking
from
know.
the truth? The name Illuminati actually comes from the Latin plural illuminatus, or enlightened. The name is inspired by the idea of enlightening
That's
oneself
better.
through knowledge, and would evolve to signify the breaking of a man's bonds
biblical?
of ignorance through education and reason. But it all started with one man who really,
No, you're
really
part of
hated
the
his
biblical
bosses.
cult.
Adam Weishaupt was born in 1748, and in 1773 he gained employment at the University of
Bubba
Ingolstadt as a professor of canon law. Basically, the laws that govern
they're
cannons both on the
Bubba
battlefield
Gals.
and on ships.
Man,
Okay,
they're
fine,
being
actually,
bigger than
canon law is
Bubba,
the guidelines
always
and
and
regulations which
forever.
are established by a religious authority for the purpose of running a government of a religious organization. In essence, Weishaupt was an expert on church law, but was himself not actually a member of the clergy.
Men talking
This would be a
much.
bit of a problem in a university which was mostly run by
Much
clergy,
talking
and not
men
just any
do.
clergy, but Jesuits. Jesuits were themselves established in the 16th century with the
Blah, blah,
approval of
blah,
Pope Paul III. Their official mission was global evangelization with a special focus in education and helping different sects of Christians to work together. Jesuits were sort of the SEAL Team 6 of Christianity, and were told to expect to go anywhere in the world and suffer any adversity for the sake of helping the poor
Wait
and
a
uneducated.
minute. Hold on, boys. I see the interconnection. Hold on. We need music for this up. We're definitely gonna need music. Hold on, boys. I'm finally onto something. This reminds me about something. Hold on. Yeah. This is definitely reminding me of the thing. So let's get this going. Then I'll just skip ahead a little bit. Alright, this is perfect. Alright, so let's get back to these guys, right? Okay, so basically, alright. Birds aren't real. We're going back to birds. I'm sorry, birds. Alright, it has nothing to do with these guys, alright? So you got the birds, alright? They're in this zone, right? And then basically, this is what you're seeing, right? So these are projections, right? These are holograms because birds aren't real, right? So they're living up in this space, and sometimes we're always down here. We're basically almost always down here. Unless we get a rocket, right? And we get the rocket, and then it goes up here, right? And it intersects where the hologram birds are, right? And so this is where the birds are supposed to be, but anyways... Like, sometimes the rocket blows up, right? And so it blows up. Oh, but wait, that don't look right. Hold on, let me start again. Hold on, Buzz. Anyway, so bird holograms appear, alright? Okay, so anyways, you get a rocket down here. And it's on a mountain. You're always on a mountain. All people in North America live in mountains, right? And then they send up the rocket, okay? So you got your space platform right here, and then we're down here, we're people, right? We're made out of people chunks. So basically, we're the little people chunkies. And then, both basically vary in height, right? Some of us are cyclops. Some of us are, in fact, centaurs, so some of us are centaur people, right? So we got our centaur shan. And so centaur shan's down here, and this is some of us, right? This is usually your furry types, right? So you got your furry types, which were originally made by like two of these types interloping, right? And it became a cyclops over here. But then up here is the initial goal of where we want to go to intercept the birds, right? So we gotta send this rocket bitch up here. in order to destroy the fake birds, because these holograms gotta calm down, right? So basically you wanna ignite the sun with the fucking rocket, right? Because technically what they don't tell you is that the sun is actually really close to Earth and it's not really far away, right? So, but this is the sun right here. We send a nuclear-tipped warhead up here to blow up the fucking sun. Then we're trying to take these bitches out because these holograms have shields around them, right? They have nuke-proof shields, but if we give it enough nuke, we can destroy them, right? And that's why sometimes we breed centaurs, and the centaurs have super little magic bullets that go up here, right? Alright, from the ass, right? So the little bullets go up here, and then they kill these little bird guys up here, and then the bird guys, the bird illusions, they poop down here sometimes, so you gotta watch out. So you gotta dodge bird poop, dodge the poop. But sometimes the poop gets on you because you can't dodge all the poop. So then, hold on boys, let me redo this one more time. So bird chans, they're not real. Hold on, let me make this definitive for you guys right here. Not real, okay? Okay. There we go. So bird chans, not real, right? Not real, right? Right, but so we're living down here on our little mountain. So then we got fucking people making Cyclops warriors, right? It takes two of them though, because you need a mama and a papa. So you have the mama and papa, and they make the fucking Cyclops warrior of doom, right? Warrior of doom, Cyclops, fucking centaur. Alright, so you got this, then they got their... Alright, so they got four. You know what? Just go with it. So they send little rockets out of the ass, right? Or bullets, actually. So the bullets travel up here and kill the not real birds because they're actually satellites, right? So satellite dish, hold on. Alright, so it's actually a satellite, right? And so it's up here and it's making the image of the birds. So this is making this, so then we're shooting these things up here to intersect the satellite. And then what happens is robotic bird poop is emitted from the destruction, and then it sets the whole fucking earth on fire. So then we're like, you know, we gotta reincarnate as fucking normal people because we just got bird extincted, alright? So the fucking birds, they're little holograms, they got fucking robotic revenge on us fucking Cyclops on the fucking earth anyways. So we're down here and we've been reincarnated. And then we gotta make like a super papa, right? So Super Papa is not very happy, right? He's got a square eye, he's got a, like the little Hitler mustache and stuff. So, hold on, I'm cooking. Anyway, Super Papa's down here. He has like a little tiny bitty body though, I don't know why. It's probably because I can't draw very well, but we'll just go with that. He has a super body. He has a little bit of hair, but he doesn't have too much hair. There, he's got birds, got him up here. You got the sun is doing sun stuff. His frowny face, it's angry, alright? It's a really elongated nose. Because it's actually really close to the earth, and then, this guy is throwing rocks up to the birds up here, okay boys? And then sometimes he's throwing rocks from here too, so he has ass rocks. so the ass rocks is what will eventually save us, we think, but actually what happens is the big explosion happens and we all die in a fire again. And so now... Oh shit, I accidentally started in video recording, but anyways, so this is Gen 3 XXXXXX. So now we're probably gonna eventually be in this timeline. Alright, here's the time, alright. And here's the line, timeline, alright. But this is like a really janky line, right? So let's make it a little janky, right? Eventually we're trying to travel here. But we're currently right here, boys. We're nowhere close to 3XXX. In order to get here, we gotta get here from the butt. And we will eventually get here by becoming babies, alright? So butt babies. Babies born of butt, alright? Butt babies. And so then basically this is how we get to this timeline, alright? But anyways, if you guys are missing anything, that's basically about it. And that is how birds are not real. Yep. I'm glad I can enlighten you on that, and now we're all smarter for having listened to that.
Jesuits, however, soon became a thorn in the side of the European powers, as they were a little too good at their job. Jesuits established special settlements in many colonial territories and refused to allow the populations under their care to be enslaved, as local governments and businessmen wished to, with slave labor being critical to the economies of far-flung colonies. Jesuits very quickly got a bad rap for standing in the way of economic progress. It should be noted that Jesuits weren't completely opposed to slavery. You have to remember that this was a time when slavery was a widespread and accepted practice. White Europeans themselves had been enslaved just several hundred years earlier. Jesuits were, however, opposed to the brutal conditions slaves endured, seeing no need for slaves to be treated like animals. Nothing, not even religion, can stand in the way of economic progress, so in 1773, Pope Clement XIV ordered the dissolution of the Jesuit order. However, in many places the Jesuits remained in power, such as the University of
Jesuit church. You what, boys? We have conspiracy enough, right? I think we've gone wild with these conspiracy thingies. And let's get to the time over there, alright? I'm gonna go over here real quick. We're gonna put MPA away in her little cage. And here we go, boys. Let's get to the game. We're playing the Stanley Parable. Ultra Deluxe Edition. And this time I know how to do the sound. Haha! Oh shit, I'm still recording with the video though. Oh, oops. Alright, here we go, boys. Alright, so I'm gonna make sure I'm monitoring the sound. Because I am not going through that again. Alright, I know how to fix it. I know how to fix it. Don't worry, boys. There we go, boys. And now there's Ultra Deluxe sound. And by the way, people that played this on my account, I've played 15 minutes tops. It might have been an hour, but I was talking and on my phone, so... We're going in basically blindish.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 4.
Wait, is there W audio? Hold on.
employee number 427's job was
Yes, you're in
simple.
an echo.
He
Hold on.
sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk.
Can anyone
telling
let me
him
know if
what
there's like
buttons
a
to push,
double
how
audio?
long to push them, and in what order.
Because I'm hearing it
This
twice,
is what
but if you guys
employee
are fine, then
427
I'm good.
did every day of every month.
Okay, that's
of
one for
every
normal.
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Oh, there. Good. Alright. Yeah. It's
And
just
then
some
one
kind of
day,
glitch,
something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour.
I know what's going on, boys. Oh, should have clicked the button. I'm sorry. Hold on. I know what it is. I'm silly. Oh, chat. I had monitoring on. Yeah, and you guys can still hear, and I'm not hearing double. So, can I jump? Can I not jump? Wait. Is there a clue down here? I hate Mondays. I don't hate Mondays. I think Mondays are okay. I mean, they're not the best, but I don't hate them. Wait, do I just face through things? No, I did not. Okay, so there is collision in here. Hello? Anyone in here? Hello?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Guys, where?
What could
Oh,
it mean?
okay. Hello.
Stanley
Hello,
decided
Mr.
to go to the
Narrator.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, you can tell I definitely wasn't paying attention to
No
the
matter
game.
how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Shut up, Mr. Narrator. I'm doing what I want to do. Can I turn off the computer? I can.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office,
Hey,
but
fine,
it
I'm
didn't
gonna
make a
touch
single
everything.
difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
It might advance the story. You don't know that, Mr. Narrator.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times.
achievement?
Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No.
I mean,
I
I
can't
don't know.
just
I don't
give
make
these
the game.
merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
No. Yeah, it seems like a lot of work. 20 times? Hold on, I'm not happy with this one sec. Make you guys a little less fat. You guys are way too fat. Alright, there we go. Do I click this thing 20 times, guys? Or is he debating me?
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction
Okay, no
of
shit,
witnessing
let's
true
go.
effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50
Oh, come
clicks
on,
will
dude.
do
What's
it.
your
Yes,
problem?
almost certainly 50 clicks.
50 clicks? Really? Oh, man. Okay. So many clicks. I'm tired. Let's move on. Fuck it. I gotta know, right? It's driving me crazy. Oh, no.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant
Dude,
something.
come
It has to be
on.
a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment.
I am
a willingness to
hustling.
go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20
Uh,
clicks into door number 417?
417? I guess. 417.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Oh, man. Okay, I guess. Is it this way, boys?
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Oh, come on, man. So much work.
Now, back to door number 437.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm going.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Wait, what's a copy machine?
All right, back to room 417.
Oh, okay.
I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Wait, what did he say? 417, right?
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
419? I can't climb, Mr. Narrator. I can't climb.
Yes! This is great!
Oh,
You're
okay.
putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Okay, I mean, this is becoming redundant.
We've almost got it! Now the copy
What are
machine,
you-
do
am I
that one
edging you?
again!
Why do you sound like you're getting edged off? I don't like this. This is becoming kind of sus.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes!
Alright, fine. Let's do it.
We
Yeah!
did it!
Oh my god!
Oh, wow. That felt amazing.
Oh, that was
You
amazing.
really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back.
Oh,
Yes, I'm
yeah.
very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a
Yeah.
few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth
Oh,
5 little
that's
clips.
a little hot in here. I
Really
gotta
now.
take my shirt off.
What were you thinking?
Yeah, I know. I guess no achievement? Come on, that's kind of lame.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, it seems reasonable. Let's go.
Yet there was not a single
anything
person
in
here
here?
either.
Whoa, whoa.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley
Mr.
decided to
Narrator,
go
how
up to
much
his
are you gonna
boss's
interrupt
office,
me?
hoping he might find an answer there.
I do what I want, Mr. Narrator. Fuck you. No cost efficient. Okay. Drum closet. Wait, can you open this?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Okay, well, why are you being so demanding? Maybe I like this broom closet. Fuck you.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no
is
path
there
to
anything
follow,
I can
just an
interact with
empty
in
broom
here?
closet. No reason
this
to
a
still
red
be
herring?
here.
Alright, nothing there. Let's go.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
Why
office.
are these doors automatically closed? Executive bathroom. Anything in here? To be rich is a crime, customer. Ah! Spent the shit out of me. To commit crimes isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. Time. This bathroom doesn't feel very executive. Alright, boys, let's move on. Nothing there. I want to come in here. Instead, I'm going home. This door's gonna close automatically, isn't it? Is there a jump scare? Can I feed out the narrator?
Stepping in.
Did I break the game? Guys, did I break the game? Guys, my first day in, I already broke the game.
The kid is not my son. Woo! She says I am the one.
Can we go that way? What's this say? Or what does it say? I can't make it out, it's too small. Guys, why isn't the narrator talking? Did I break the game? Seriously? Mr. Narrator, I'm in the broom closet. Oh, Mr. Narrator, I'm in the broom closet again. Oh, great. Great. Oh, can we shoot the other door? No, it's locked. Do we just reset, guys? Thinking we gotta restart the game, right? Wait, what the? Guys, do we go in here or is the game glitched? Isn't that where my office is? What? You are now leaving. I'm freaking out. Guys, what is this? There's a red door. There's an elevator. Yeah, he's like... He shut up. He stopped talking. I think I broke the game. Am I out of bounds or something? Of course, me being me, I would break the game, right? I was just trying to psych out the narrator. I didn't think you could do this. Guys, it just keeps going up. I don't think it ends. Yeah, I'm just clicking. Nothing's happening. Wait. There's a launch pad? What in the world did I do? Guys, what did I do? What the fuck? I'm so confused. What? I glitched the game. It restarted, guys. Okay,
All
well.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it
Whoa.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked,
Yes, let's
he
go to the
couldn't
meeting
find a
room.
trace of his co-workers.
I think I caused the game to reset, guys. Alright, let's not mess with the narrator too much. I'm gonna do a posture check real quick.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on
That
his
seems
left.
reasonable. Psych,
This was
fuck
not
you.
the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
I'm not
well.
going there, fuck you.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to
Yeah, let's go
admire
to
it.
the employee lounge. Why is there no employees
Truly
at the
a
employee
room worth
lounge?
admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Hey, dude, shut up! I mean, it is pretty nice, I gotta admit. Blue is really calming.
Yes.
These chairs
really,
don't look too
really
com-
worth it being here in the room. A room so
Man,
utterly
why does he never stop
captivating
talking?
that
Shut
even
up!
though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some
Oh
paintings.
my god, Mr.
Really
Narrator!
worth it.
Please stop dying. I just
At
want
this
to look
point,
at the office.
Stanley's
of-
obsession with this room
Ah!
bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible
Okay,
that
fine.
this is why
Okay,
everyone
fine,
thought at last
fine.
he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the
Ah,
first open
this
door
guy.
on his left to get back to business.
Alright, fine. Which way do I go?
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
But this one has a big glowy red button, Mr. Narrator. Bye, Narrator. I do what I
But
want.
Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's,
Mr. Narrator, what is this?
left.
Okay,
Oh,
let's go left.
no, it's to the
Ah,
right, my
fuck
mistake.
you! Okay, we'll go this way then.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right?
You're fucking
What
with me,
was I
Narrator, and I
thinking?
don't like it.
It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Okay, we'll hold on a
Let's
minute.
see, we went down right, left, down, left, right.
No, this sounds like the Konami code.
I've got it now. This story is absolutely,
You're lying to me,
definitely
nerd. Ow!
this way. No!
What in
This
the
isn't
room?
right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler.
I
Quick,
want to be
Stanley,
here,
close
Mr.
your eyes.
Narrator. Fuck you.
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just
I'm wearing my
restart the
yellow
game from the
sweater
beginning.
just because
and
of
this
this.
time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Yeah, from the top. Wait, what? Mr. Narrator, we're in the beginning of the game again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I'm
Stanley
stuck in
decided to
pretzel
go to the
buns.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
And don't you ever mention my little gremlin laugh, good chat. Never laugh. That's the thing.
When Stanley... Wait.
Mr. Narrator, this
I
isn't how it
restarted. I
goes.
swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
No, I didn't do anything.
Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
I don't know.
It was right here just a minute ago.
I've just been
I know
a really
for sure
good
that it's here
little
somewhere.
freaking,
Okay then. It's an adventure.
Stanley Parable.
Come, Stanley. Let's find the
Peace,
story.
I'm out. Okay, Mr. Narrator, I guess. Which one do we do, Mr. Narrator? Let's go. This one has furniture. Surely this is the right one, boys. This feels about right. Narrator, I'm lost.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can
This is
promise
not the
you
right way,
there
Mr.
definitely
Narrator.
was a story here before. Do we need to restart the
don't
game
know.
again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll
restart.
ever
No, no, no,
progress
no,
by
no,
starting
no, no,
over
no,
and
no,
over
no.
again. But it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
But then we can call this Hallways. I could have called it Hallways the game.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to
I
go
don't
to
know
the
what it
meeting room.
means.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Mr. Narrator, I'm bored.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be
You made it
remembering this
worse,
wrong.
dudes.
It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
You want me to trace my steps? Okay, Mr. Narrator, I hate you. Oh no, we're walking backwards,
Aha!
Narrator.
I knew we'd miss something. The story.
We're in a blue
Here it
endless
comes.
room,
No,
Narrator.
wait, never mind. Not the story.
I think
Okay,
we're in the
let's
back
head back
rooms
the
now,
other
boy.
way and retrace our steps.
Narrator, you're fucking with me! Now you want me to retrace my steps again. What is this? This isn't the right place. This is like some kind of Palbo Alley. Narrator, the game got scary.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story?
Neither do I,
I
Narrator.
don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
I
Do
don't
you
know.
remember,
Why are you
Stanley?
asking me?
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so
I am
good
the
job.
champions of the Stanley Parable.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all.
Aw, come on,
we both
dude,
know
you
you
just
didn't
gave
put
me
in
the
any actual
reward.
work for that win. Some people win
I
fair and
worked,
square,
I worked.
and this was not one of those situations. Okay?
Don't thank him.
I'm getting
Don't
weirded
thank
out by
him.
whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time.
Narrator lied
I
to
have
me.
to restart.
No, not again. Narrator,
All
I'm
right,
not 3 years
I've got
old.
a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure
Narrator,
Line. Just
I'm not
follow
3.
the line. How simple is that?
Narrator, I think you're making fun of me. I'm not this stupid. Go ahead and follow the yellow line.
You see? The line knows where the story is.
Yeah,
It's
guess
over
so.
in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our
Narrator.
destination, even if there's no
This
story
isn't
there?
how the game
Or to put it
started.
another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
Nah.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we
Am I
implying a
supposed to
journey
touch the yellow
such
line,
that
or
a
do I
destination
just
is
follow it in
inevitably
general?
conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Screw that. I'm
That
not
got a
doing
bit
that.
weird
Why?
back there.
Does it go in
Well,
here?
I'd like to apologize. Not sure
What
where
are
I was
these
going
question
with all
marks?
that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
No, YouTube will get me. Oh.
Go back and look at that fern. Wait, what? We're back at the office? No.
Mr. Narrator, your line sucks.
You do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
No. Narrator, do I just... What I do? Narrators. Let's go this way. Fuck the line.
Still missing the doors. Did we make a mistake following the line? Perhaps we could have found the story on our own.
What do I do? Everything's confused in my brain.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure
What?
line. What's it
What's
ever
up?
done for us? We're intelligent people, right?
Yeah, fuck this
Why can't
line.
we make up our own story? Something exciting,
Okay, I'm down
daring,
with that.
mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds
Whoa,
perfectly
mysterious.
doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Her own direction, Mr. Narrator? Are you sure? Because if you're tricking me, I'm gonna be mad.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging
Yeah,
a new
this sounds
path,
kinda
a new
fresh.
story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild.
I want it to be about
Use your
dragons.
imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley.
Thank you, pretty
I'm
fellow.
ready for it.
Welcome, welcome. Do you mind if I just call you Essen? Or do you want me to call you Schwana and Essen?
Oh, no, not you again.
Oh my god, I'm
Stanley,
lost!
I'd also like to veto the line from having any
Well,
role
anyways,
in
we're
our awesome
playing
new
the Stanley
story.
Parable, I'm
no lines
lost.
or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Pramen Essen, that's a cool name. Hopefully I'm not butchering your name. If I am, I'm sorry, I'm told, but I had a smooth brain.
Ah,
Whoa,
a choice.
now we got doors,
We get
Mr.
to make a
Era,
decision.
yay!
From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just
I'll
walk in
dominate the
circles for a
Stanley
minute.
Parable.
Okay.
Okay.
So I know that each door has to lead somewhere.
Mr.
Which means
Narrator,
that
I'm getting dizzy.
somewhere, the place where we're trying to go,
I'm gonna stop
there
doing
must
this. I
be
don't
a
want to make
reverse
everybody
door that
dizzy.
leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's
Mr.
origin.
Narrator, you
So
really
starting
gave us
from
a
the
lot of
right,
thought, haven't
let
you?
us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since
I
the
don't
answer is
know.
clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the
Oh,
correct one.
my...
Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley. Our
Mr.
destiny
Narrator.
awaits. Oh, hold up. What's this?
The confusing ending?
The confusion ending. You're telling me
Oh,
that's what
confusion.
this
I know
is?
how to read. I
It's all
swear,
one
Chad, I know
giant
how to
ending?
read.
And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
Yeah, it sounds
That's
like
really
it,
how
dude.
all this goes? It's all determined?
Mr. Narrator, your game
So now,
kinda
according
sucks.
to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't
Yeah,
want to
Miss
forget?
Poo-Poo,
My
narrator.
mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this,
Not
this
even any
thing,
fun puzzles.
wall. Well, who
It's
consulted
just
me?
walking,
Why
narrator.
don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really
I mean, it's your game. You have the say if you want.
I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on.
I mean, I kind of like the restarts
I don't want to be trapped
now.
like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Okay, fine. We'll just sit here. Oh, fine.
Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The,
we broke
whatever
the cycle,
it is that made
Mr.
this
Narrator.
schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
I don't know.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait.
You and I know.
You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey. Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination.
Oh my God,
so
stop
I hope
talking.
that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Oh my God, you're driving me crazy. Ah!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh,
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, Mr. Narrator, fine.
When Stanley
Let's
came
just
to
do
a
what
set
the
of two
narrator
open
wants.
doors,
Nah,
he
psych,
and this
fuck
was
you.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to
I want
admire
to
it.
stop by the employee lounge.
Wow. Yes. This room. What a beautiful room. What a
I'm
gorgeous,
bored of
but
it. Next.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I don't want to.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Mr. Narrator, you're being passive-aggressive. Can I jump down there, guys?
But in his eagerness to prove that
I
he is
died.
in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley.
Narrator, I'm
Everyone
dead
thinks you
now.
are very powerful.
Yeah, I am very powerful.
All of his
Powerful
co-workers were
Spindra.
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm not going to your fucking meeting room, guy.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Shut
and
up, I'm
Stanley
doing
knew it
what I want,
perfectly well.
Narrator.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to
No,
admire
your
it.
employee lounge sucks.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art.
No, it's not
But
sublime,
eager
fuck
to
you.
get back to business, Stanley took the first open door
No,
on his
we're not
left.
doing that, Narrator.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've
Now
gotten
we're in
off on the
business,
wrong
boys.
foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is
I wanna
that
go
the
down
story
there.
has been about nothing but you all this time. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why,
Yeah,
I
pretty
don't know
much,
how to
Narrator.
convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something
No, you
beautiful.
don't. Shut up.
Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is
Okay,
important.
I'll let you earn a
Stanley
chance with me.
walked through the red door.
Alright, fine. Walk through the blue door.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. Thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices.
Yeah.
The two of us always trying to get
There's too
somewhere
many
that isn't
choices.
here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing
Running,
right now.
yeah.
Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
It's killing
I
us.
wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think,
Yeah, Narrator,
well, I
just
think I have a
stop.
solution. Here, let me show you.
Oh, is there a prize in here, Narrator?
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just
I mean,
stay
it's
right
okay,
here,
it's just blue
right in
lights.
this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel...
By the way, Universal, how was your workout?
I actually feel happy.
Happy. Narrator, do we just stare at the blue lights? He didn't say there'd be multiple lights. Oh. It's so beautiful, narrator man. Okay, I'm bored.
No, wait. Where are you going?
What? I wanted to explore.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Okay. Okay, fine, I'll go back.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just
I can't
just
make that
stay
promise, narrator.
here.
I'm sorry. Narrator, I don't see what you see in this. I'm sorry, I gotta kill myself, narrator. I mean, I'm alive.
What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
I'm sorry.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through
Yeah,
to you?
that's how it is sometimes, though.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Okay. Nah, fuck you.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing. No! Oh, thank God you lived. You had me
Yeah, that
worried
hurt.
there
I'm
for a
not doing
moment.
that again.
Now,
Oh,
can
what's
we
this?
please get back to the other room?
That's a cute little drawing. Okay, we're in
There.
the lights, Mr.
See? This is what you want. This is where we can
Not
both
really,
be
this is
happy.
so boring.
We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Alright, let's see if this turns into anything. Yep, it's boring, I'm leaving.
Stanley,
This
go
narrator's
back.
so picky.
There's nothing good that can come from this.
You're a narrator, I'm sorry.
No.
You just...
No, what are you doing?
were
Do
too
you just
pushy.
not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Nothing, narrator, I'm sorry, it's over. What we had wasn't long-lasting, okay?
Stanley, let's go back to
I'm
the
sorry,
other room.
narrator.
Can you do that for me? My
No,
God.
I shan't do it,
Is
narrator.
this really
I
how
have
much
to
you
do
dislike
this.
my game? That you'll throw yourself from this
Yeah,
platform
the
over
game
and over
sucked.
to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill
Sorry, the
yourself to
game's
keep
kinda
me from
mid.
being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Your manipulation will work on me. Goodbye, crew world.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out
God
of it.
damn, how sturdy
I
am
don't
I?
know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like
It
you
was
wanted
too
to make a
much to
choice
ask.
after all.
I'm sorry, you're gonna make me
this
cry.
one is
Stop
yours.
it. Stop it, narrator. You're making me sad.
Is it over? It's going
Yeah,
to
it's
restart,
over. I'm
isn't
sorry,
it?
buddy.
I'm going back.
Literally.
A
Well, that
soft wind
was
blew
uneventful.
outside and
Let's
perhaps
just
rain
go do the
started.
thing he
And if it
wants us
did,
to
it
do.
stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Wait, narrator, you can't just put a sign that says new content. I'm a content creator. I'm gonna have to go through it, boys.
New content? What does that mean?
New content. Nah, boys, new content. Are you guys excited? Let's see what they got in store for us. I'm so excited. Mostly in moving platform though.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Stanley Parable
The
Ultra
Stanley
Deluxe
Parable
again.
was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success,
New
it was
content.
expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable
Yay!
Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
You hear that, guys? It's
The
the Ultra
Stanley
Deluxe
Parable
version.
Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Yay!
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley
Thrilling
Parable
new adventure,
Ultra
guys.
Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra
I'm
Deluxe
excited too.
content. Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning
Narrator,
of a
it could be better.
mesmerizing
It's
adventure.
gonna get good. It's gonna get good. Oh, this isn't very good.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere? Or, oh, there we go. All right, finally,
Let's go
at
in,
long
dude.
last,
Just
it's
give it
on to
time.
the new content. I've never been more
New
ready.
content,
Let's
guys.
do it.
No content, no content, no content, content,
I have to
no
say,
content.
initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if, oh, okay.
You haven't
Let's
even
see
given
the
it a shot,
content.
Mr.
Give me the
Nerd.
content, Stanley.
Narrator, what is
All
this?
right. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
A jump circle, really?
Is that it? Surely that's
No,
not all
that's
the new
not it.
content.
This is
there has to be
just
something
something,
else, right? Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial
Right, this
impressions of
isn't
this
it,
game
right?
are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content,
I don't
then I
know.
could just read you the whole dictionary.
I didn't
There's
make
20
this game,
hours of new
Narrator.
content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait.
Yeah, I'm an
There's
explorer.
more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Narrator. As a
That's it?
thank you for
Oh,
enjoying
you've
the
got to
new
be
content.
kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy
Narrator,
dollar.
this
And don't get me
sucks.
started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter
Guys,
and
I
hold
think
them
he tricked
personally
us.
accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a
okay.
great time together like always. What do you
Yeah,
say,
okay,
friend?
Narrator. There's no sweet American beef.
Stanley, come over here.
What do you want?
In the vent. I want to show you something.
Okay. Coffee nut? Ew. Narrator, did you just want to show me a nasty mug in the
Okay,
vent?
you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe
Yeah, I
content
do.
turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
We're in Elden Ring now, boys.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on
Hold on, boys. We had to hydrate real quick. Wait a minute. Gee, those of you on the other platform, I'm so sorry if I've been missing some of your messages. It was supposed to show up, but I guess this map I'm using isn't doing the combination.
PC.
What is this place? This place sucks. Thank you for subscribing, Roman.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant
back in
something.
the day, games were good. I get it. Wait a minute. One can taco. Terrio. This place is weird, narrator. Oh, hey. Hola. I had to fix something in chat. 1 second. Let me do that. I'm always fixing the things, regardless that I am. Hold on, boy. Oh. There you go. That should work. Taco. There we go. Hello. Hey, there we go, boys. So how you guys doing? Let's do a little downtime just to get to know some of you guys. You guys doing good today? Cause I had a pretty good day, I think. Oh, this is really pretty. What an amazing day, cool dude. Oh, what the fuck? Why is this music? So rapid. Et je n'entends mon amour. C'est là de la même raison où je t'ai rencontré mon amour. Mais ici, wait a minute. Où je me souviens de la sortie de Stanley. That little Stanley. Oh, so sad. This music's amazing. Hold on. Un très bon jeu vidéo. 2 mois après les journaux, mon amour.
nostalgie.
n'est pas pour notre aussi.
Il a su alléger mon amour.
I want to listen to Signboards.
Ici, dans la
Makes me sad a little bit. I don't understand French too well, but it's really sad. The Stanley Parable. Oh my, oh.
Sommes dans la même horizon, et me voilà. Ne me force pas à choisir mon amour.
Schwan Anson.
J'aimais la version d'hier.
Même raison.
La nouvelle fera-t-elle l'affaire?
La très faisait.
Plus je te perds. Voilà pourquoi.
What she said in French.
Dans la même horizon.
Même raison.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable.
That was a pretty song.
Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com.
10
James
out of 10,
Stephanie
10.
Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where
You're
so
in
many
10,
games
10,
that
10,
aspire
10,
to be
10.
more than games end up less than any form of art. Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever
Schwan
created."
Anson.
Did you hear that, Stanley? Every
Thank you
game
for the
ever
first
created.
message.
That's how
Welcome.
grand and
Enjoy your
all-encompassing
stay.
the original Stanley Parable was.
Guys in
It
chat,
was
welcome
literally
our new
every
guy.
game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was
I love
Persona
that
3.
little
It was
emoji
all
that
of
you
them.
posted,
And
so
now,
cute.
it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley
games at
Parable
all.
anymore. It's just a husk now.
It's a games,
lifeless
Mr.
husk
Narrator.
with an hour of new elevator content.
That's still a game, Narrator man. I'm lost, boys.
Here's another moving passage, this time
Okay.
from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable
Yeah.
is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of
GameSpot,
choice in games,
that's a real
and one that
looking
offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
ever
yeah,
been
it's a good
confronted with
game.
in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley?
9 out of 10.
The game
Congratulations,
was perfect.
Narrator man.
It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new
Yeah.
content. It just needed to be left alone. To spend the
Yeah,
rest
just
of
leave it
time
alone.
collecting
Don't
dust
touch it.
in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Okay, well, as we leave that was a really big, louder setup for a review, Narrator guy.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again. Wait, hang on.
Yeah,
I
me
don't
neither,
recall this
Mr.
part of the
Narrator
memory zone
man.
before. What's this? What's down here? Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the
No, not
online
reviews.
video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't
Oh yeah, the car's starting to suck in.
even imagine what's
And
been
now I have it
collecting
fixed.
down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Yeah, glowing reviews made out of petroleum.
Honestly,
Oh,
I could not be
Mr.
bothered to
Narrator,
play this
don't
game
read
to
this
full
one. Hold on, let me
completion.
block
The
it.
narrator is obnoxious and unfunny,
Don't read it.
with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating
Oh,
than entertaining.
shit.
Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny.
I'm
trying to make a serious work of art.
Kind of
I
have
suppose
a
I
way
could
of
write up
dragging
a handful
on,
of
dude.
gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even
no.
imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Maybe if you just shorten your sentences a little bit, Mr. Narrator, dude. mean, you're trying to go on and on and on and on.
Okay,
No, don't
let's
read
see what
this.
one
Don't read
says.
this.
While the idea for the game is good,
Ah, here we go, boys.
for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy?
Ah, boy.
Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell
Yeah,
me
you're
if
a little
I'm preachy.
preachy,
Honestly,
dude.
you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the
my
game's
God,
dialogue
here
as
we
being rather
go.
terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it...
I gotcha.
Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't.
He is like a
Yeah.
nagging
What
grandpa.
an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
I don't know if it was an
I feel
unimpeachable track
like a
record.
failure.
You're kind of a jerk.
Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't
He
quite as
didn't let
sterling
me
as
down,
I
but I
always
didn't expect
remembered.
much from. Oh, he's still talking. Mr. Narrator, if you think about it, maybe your sentences run on a little too long, right? No one likes that. You gotta shorten it up. Oh, fuck. Here we go, boys.
What's this one got to say?
Oh!
You constantly
Hey,
stop
stop
doing
hitting
anything,
me.
so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a
Why
skip
did I
button.
make that a sound alert?
A skip button? Well, yes.
Do I hate myself?
Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting
I
you
like
skip
the
ahead
sound.
for just a moment, surely it
But
couldn't
after
hurt.
a few hundred times,
Not if
it's
it
like,
means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley
fuck
Parable.
is happening?
That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto.
Oh, I
I'd do
shan't do
anything
it.
for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
A skip button? Oh, hell yeah, let's skip.
And here it is. Go ahead and give... Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course,
Saving
I
your
happen to
pointy
believe it was
willies for
perhaps
me.
one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was
Narrator
perhaps
guy,
less
shut
of
up
a
already.
rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a
No.
manifesto. Look, I'll
Please,
outline it
no.
for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my
Narrator.
theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a
There is
series
no
of
dare
choices
redeem
made by the
this,
person
but I
who you
bet.
are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying
Oh, you
nothing,
guys
are
are
you not
silly.
simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your
please
great
stop
gift
talking.
of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do
Sorry,
all of the
narrator
choices you've...
guy, but fuck you.
Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's
Yes,
the power
I
of the
did.
button.
You
The
wouldn't
minute I
stop.
start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your
no.
fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cooking
Narrator,
9
stop
will say
it!
about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on exactly
please
how
stop.
Steam works. Perhaps that would
I
have been
don't
the
wanna
smart thing
press
to
the
check
button,
on
but
before
you're
I went
making
about
me
this
do
whole
it.
exercise of making the skip button. Although I have to imagine that after seeing this
Alright,
exciting
hold
new
up.
technology at work,
Maybe there's
surely
dialogue we
whoever
need
it
here,
is
bud.
runs Steam will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review, merely because of this very situation. Yes, I think that's quite likely.
Narrator,
Or perhaps
please.
they'll simply grant this particular user the ability...
Okay, fuck you, sorry.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer.
Because
that
you won't
last
stop
one was,
talking.
well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know
Where's
it's
the
shocking,
door?
isn't it?
Wait, what
But
happened
at
to
any
the
rate,
door?
I do suggest that we not press the button again.
Let me out,
I think
narrator.
the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait. I
No,
don't get
no.
out of here. Where did the door go? Wasn't there a door
Yeah,
that led
exactly.
into
Where
this
did the
room?
door go?
I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort or a window
Narrator,
or something like
please.
that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall?
I think
take
I
any of
officially
these.
hate the
All I want is
narrator.
for us to move on and to please... Stanley! Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12
And then
hours.
press it again.
You've just been frozen there.
And
I
pressing
don't know
it
why
again.
the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness.
I don't want to
had
be
someone
back.
to
Why
talk
is it?
to
Where's the
again.
light?
Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always
Narrator,
been,
shut
right?
up!
Me talking and you saying nothing.
Please help
Would you
me.
think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've
Narrator.
already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same
You
at
won't
all.
stop.
It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know
I
that
don't
someone
even
was
feel the
listening.
things hitting
I
me
needed
anymore.
there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. Oh,
Is he dead?
hello.
I killed him.
It's
No,
you.
he's
You're
still
here
alive.
again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything
Please
we've
die,
been through.
narrator,
I've
just
had
die.
so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place
been
and
here
not
so
moved
long,
for
the
one
plan is
entire
dead.
year?
No.
Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the tone of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo
You're
the
making me do it. You're making me do it. Fuck you. He's dead. We killed him, boys. Finally. Oh shit, we really did kill him. Boys, we killed the narrator. We killed narrator. Ha 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 ha. Oh god, now it's beeping. I never had batteries for those things.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to
Oh,
be funny.
no,
it was meant
he's
to have a
alive
point.
and he's
It was
still
meant
talking.
to speak to the human condition. But
He's
where are the
still
jokes? Where are
talking
the
about the
jokes? They
review.
bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They
Narrator,
had to leave a
please.
pathetic little thumbs down review and make all of their pitiful demands.
Is he dead? Is he really dead this time?
The end is never the end, is never the end,
Is
is
there
never
the
the
end?
end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the
Narrator,
end, is
shut
never
up!
the
You've
end,
lost your
is
damn
never the
mind, shut
end,
up!
Is never the end, 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 is never
Oh
the
no,
end,
he's in
is
a
never
loop.
the end.
Oh god! Is there no way out of here, seriously? Okay, I think the narrator's dead as hell now. We killed him, boys. He's dead as hell. We killed him together, chat. Don't blame this one on me, alright? I might be the one piloting the game, but we all did this. Wait, did the sound alert not go off? Oh, strange. Technically, boys, you could say I killed him, right? And that's fine, right? Hold on, let me describe what happened. Well, answer. Because you guys gotta know the truth, right? Like, I am a purveyor of truth, alright? So basically... Let's say, basically... Wait, it's not working? Okay. Apparently I can't do it right now. You guys got lucky. Wait, this is scary. I don't like it. Narrator, save me. Just nice, ambient, scary sounds, right? That's enough of that. The fuck? Let's see what happens. Maybe something comes us and kills us. We're just gonna sit here together as a team and enjoy our inevitable death. We're gonna be unalived the fuck out of here. Oh, alright, prefer me looting, I guess. Freedom, boys, we made it! We made it. We made it again. We accept the terrible narrator. We're free to do what we like. Goodbye, Mr. Narrator. Bye-bye. You've been a good narrator. No! Hey, boys.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it.
Wait, what?
Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing?
This isn't his normal dialogue. Wait a minute, guys. Something sussy baka's up. Oh, no. What are you trying to say, narrator? That there's new content? Alright, fine, we'll do it.
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
New content. Why does the stream title update again? Oh, sorry, I forgot to update it.
You see, Stanley,
My moderator
I've been reflecting on the
updated.
Stanley
It's only
Parable and about
an
how
hour and a half
roundly
into it.
disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Sorry, boys, I had to sneeze.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions?
No, this looks like Overwatch 2. I fell for that once already.
Sequel, an entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions.
You're still
this
talking, though.
is what fans have
hasn't
truly
changed.
been asking for.
Okay, fine.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe?
No,
what does
man,
it even
it's just
mean?
a 2.
But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
No. I don't want to be on the new content bus. I want the old content. The way it was meant to be. The Stanley Parable. No frills, you said.
Here we are.
You made an exhibit
Try
just
out
for
some of the new
this.
features.
Mr. Narrator. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Alright, what is this? The Stanley Parable 2 Reassurance Bucket. We don't need a bucket. Merch. I saw the new content. Hold on, boys. One sec. Gotta sneeze. Okay, boys. Stream over. Ow! You scared the fuck out of me! Why must you scare me all the time? Wait, that's a barcode. Does it work? Let's test it out, shall we? And what do I just open my phone to do this? Alright, 1 second, boys. StanleyParable2.com. Alright, let's find out about this. Parable2.com. It's a real thing. Do you guys want to check it out? Let's check it out. Hold on, boy. Looks like this is a bloody rule, so hold on. And we're doing it live. We're doing it live. Alright, here we go, boys.
Say there, Timmy. What's that you're enjoying? Why? It's breakfast, of course.
My name's not Timmy,
Everyone
it's Spindra.
loves breakfast. But did you know that breakfast is getting a sequel? That's right. It's called
Breakfast has a
Lunch.
sequel?
And critics are raving that lunch
Oh,
will
I
be
see what
everything
you did
breakfast
there.
was
Pretty clever.
and more. With a little luck, we may even
Hackers,
get a
man.
trilogy series out of it. Say, you know what a sequel is, don't you, Timmy? Why, sequels
Yeah, I
are the
know what a
world's way
sequel
of
is.
clinging helplessly to the past. We all want more of the things we love, and we're all afraid of change, which is what makes sequels so popular. New ideas are dangerous, Timmy, and they can lead to early aging.
New ideas
This
are
eager-minded young
dangerous?
thinker is just 29 years old. That's why we
Okay.
have sequels, to keep us couched in the familiar and the comfortable. Sequels are the bedrock of a healthy, functional society.
Yeah,
And if you
bedrock.
look around you, you'll find them everywhere you go. For instance, this man is developing a sequel to the automobile, which we'll call the vertical automobile. It's a useless,
vertical
impractical
automobile.
invention. And in 2 days' time, the man will be publicly stoned to death for his crimes
Wait,
against
what?
gravity. Not all sequels are heretical nonsense.
So they would stone
Here's the
him to-
man who invented breathing, which is the sequel to suffocating and dying a slow death. Even your parents are getting a sequel, Timmy. Their names are Rob
Why are they
and
stoning them
Jessica,
to death?
and they'll be taking care of you once your original parents are sent back in time to fight a secret war
What?
for the government. Sequels can be very fashionable,
This young woman is wearing 5 shirts at once, which is the sequel to wearing 4 shirts at once. Look at Becky over there,
Wait, I don't,
wearing only 2 shirts at once. Get with the times, Becky. In fact, there is only one single thing in the world that isn't a sequel. It's this. We don't know what it is or why it exists. But
Wait,
it's
I'm
the
supposed to
prequel
put
from
shirts
which
on.
all
Shit, I fucked up.
sequels are derived. And just like everything else, the Stanley Parable is getting a sequel too. We all know, of course, that it was your favorite game as a child. Don't you remember those long, lazy afternoons you spent playing the Stanley Parable? Watching your precious youth fritter away hour after hour. We've all wasted our childhoods in one way or another, and you were fortunate enough to get to waste yours on the Stanley Parable. But the Stanley Parable came out years ago, and you're not a child anymore. You're a man, which is like the sequel to a child.
What?
And as a man, you want manly things like taxes
No,
and
I don't.
cheating at baseball. You need a man's video game, Timmy. And that's why the Stanley Parable 2 will be perfect for you. It's as manly as video games can get.
You got
And if you
everything all
don't
wrong.
believe me, let's
What am I
look at the
gender?
burly hunk of a man who's responsible for the game.
No, I'm not burly.
Here he is, hard at work. His name is Gregory 8-Pack, and he's the cutting picture of raw, virile masculinity.
Hackers ban, hackers
Gregory is
ban,
what we
hackers
call
ban,
the
hackers ban,
ideas
hackers
guy,
ban.
and he has the most important role on the team. The ideas guy tirelessly comes up with
The
interesting
ideas guy?
concepts and then hands them off to the rest of the developers for the relatively simple job of turning those concepts into reality. For example, he's the one who picked up the phone and declared, "Someone ought to make a sequel to the Stanley Parable." Good work, Gregory. Go ahead and take the rest of the day off.
Gregory sucks.
With the hard part out of the way, work on the game can now begin. The game's developers must answer a simple question. What makes a sequel in the first place? Well, it's simple. Sequels are an opportunity to correct the mistakes of their predecessors.
many sequels.
We've all made mistakes, and we've all caused harm to someone we love in order to cover up our mistakes. When developing this particular sequel, it's important to start by thinking, what mistakes did the original Stanley Parable make? Well, first off, most of the pornography in the original game was stolen or pirated, and it's time we paid the licensing fees fair and square. Second,
Oh, shit,
the Stanley
dude.
Parable was catastrophic for this man named Leroy, whose personal information, including home address, social security number, and bank information, were all displayed prominently in multiple locations throughout the game. Although Leroy's money and
shit.
identity were
Hey, can we
stolen,
find
the
his-
fact
can we find
remains
his stuff?
that his personal information was the emotional core of the game, and absolutely
Yeah,
vital to a
emotional core of the
nuanced
game.
understanding of the story. As reparation for the harm we caused him, the sequel will contain a brief and insincere apology to Leroy, tucked deep within
at
the
least there's an
game,
apology.
where it will be difficult to find. Finally, the Stanley Parable made the mistake of leaking too many government secrets about the nature of the time wars. Without these intricate details of specific military tactics, the story is likely to make very little sense. But we've decided to
Very
remove
little
them from the
sense.
sequel in the interest of helping the state's efforts. We'll get to you yet, Time Dracula. Now then,
Time
it's
Dracula.
time to set about constructing the Stanley Parable 2.
I'm afraid of Time
Game
Dracula.
development is a difficult and complex art, one which can only be fully understood by this race of hyper-intelligent child
Time
soldiers
Dracula.
bred in laboratories. They begin by studying the original Stanley Parable. Here it is in its raw, untouched
Parable.
form, a specimen of technological perfection. Time to exploit it for profit. We begin
Nutters,
by
nutters,
adding
nutters.
jokes. The Stanley Parable was most widely known for its
Stanley
stark
Parable.
lack of humor, bucking all conventional industry wisdom. It was a bold artist statement that its developers stood firmly behind. But in 2022, it's impossible to reach
Time
even a
Dracula.
single consumer of video games without jokes of some kind.
That was
So
a
very
real
well,
Time
jokes
Dracula.
it'll be. During its development, over 500 kiloliters of comedy will be funneled directly into the core of the
that's pretty
Stanley
cool.
Parable
500
2,
kiloliters.
creating jobs for hundreds of machine operators and producing
Yay!
30,000 tons of pollutant chemical byproduct, which will be pumped directly into local lakes, rivers,
Right
and
into the
beautiful
rivers,
nature reserves like
that's how you're
these
supposed to
all
do
over
it.
the country. Another common complaint of the Stanley Parable is that there wasn't enough gameplay. And so for the sequel, its developers have gone to great lengths to fix this problem.
More gameplay,
Here we can
boys,
see
yay!
gameplay being printed onto sheets. Every video game contains as many as 1,000 sheets of gameplay, and several of the largest games ever made contain close to 1,500. On mobile devices, the gameplay sheets have to be printed smaller. For the Stanley Parable 2, as many as 35 new gameplay sheets are being printed, each of which must be delicately massaged by the hands of a child before being added into the game. This man is stealing gameplay sheets from the factory, which he likely intends to use for a personal project he's been developing in his spare time. A good public stoning will cure him of that inclination.
The Narrator.
Let's check on Gregory real quick. Ha! Still recovering from a hard day's work. Don't you move a muscle. Next up, it's time to blackmail the press. In a competitive market, blackmailing your local journalist can be one of the most effective methods of creating word-of-mouth buzz for your sequel. In fact, blackmail is the currency of social progress. From your neighborhood grocer to the teacher at your school to the man who helps you steal HBO, everyone responds to blackmail. Steal HBO. And if you've never done it before, it's easy to practice at home on your friends and family. Simply follow the instructional pamphlet that your teacher hands out after the end of the film. And finally, there's one last tool at our disposal for making the sequel feel fresh and exciting, and that's packaging the game with collector's edition merchandise. If you order the Stanley Parable 2, you'll receive this cow's egg. A single egg will produce over 1,000 cows, which are, of course, the sequel to Pigs.
Do cows lay eggs?
And there you have it. Everything there is to know about producing the Stanley Parable 2. Of course, you may know that there is also a game titled The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. So which game is the true sequel to the Stanley Parable? It's an excellent question, Billy. One which the child soldiers have been working round the clock to come up with an answer to.
Wait, do we have
after many weeks of diligent research, the conclusion they've reached is, who gives a shit?
Out of here.
All that matters is that it's more content for you to cram down your insatiable gullet. You don't want thoughtful and nuanced answers to complex questions, Billy. You just want to eat bubble gum and cheat at hopscotch. So get out there and consume.
I've never cheated at hopscotch.
I don't even know what that is. And bully your parents into buying you every version of the Stanley Parable 2 on every platform. Tell your friends to bully their parents as well. It's through community efforts like these that the world comes together in harmony and connection. And it's only through this connection that we'll defeat Time Dracula once and for all.
Time Dracula.
Don't let the time-traveling vampires win. Buy the Stanley Parable 2 and pledge to support all sequels. For today, tomorrow, and into the great unknowable beyond.
Yay! Oh, I'm sorry, Billy. Wait, how long did he live? Damn, Billy got cut. How does he look like this? But you know what? I'm not gonna question him. I'm not gonna question it because I'm afraid, like, Time Dracula would come after me or something. So yeah. Let's come back to game. Damn, we do. When there was a game thing. Damn, do we. Look at this, I have a game control now. Game on. That really sounded like I said I'm gay man. Well, I don't know how to... An infinite hole? Free achievement. Let's do free achievement.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
No gimmicks, though. You're not tricking me, right?
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Oh, man. Narrator lied to me.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Well, we haven't seen your hole, Mr. Narrator. We should probably go see your hole, right?
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game.
I mean, I'm fond of holes too,
This is, in fact,
you know
a
what I'm saying?
hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time,
is it
if
for
you like.
reals?
A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Is Narrator Man lying to us, boys? We are falling!
You see? Isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue
I don't think
on.
I will, Narrator. I like it in here. I'm staying in this hole.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do
Good job,
recommend you use the
Cookie.
teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
No, Mr. Durr. I can speak English.
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly
Narrator, this
exaggerated
hole's
the
done
infinite
infinite, is
nature
it?
of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely
It's as deep as your mom's hole.
I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in
Narrator,
nature.
did you
It's
lie
more
to
of a...
me?
Okay, well, good for
You
you.
lied
You
to
found
me,
the bottom of
Narrator.
the hole.
Again,
you found
you're
me
lying
out,
to me.
Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever.
Yep.
Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by...
Hey, I've been a very good Stanley, by the way. I've been a very good Stanley, and all you've done is lie to me.
by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on
Yeah,
me.
this guy's an
Maybe you're
asshole.
the problem.
I'm not the problem, you're the problem.
Things
I
got a
never
little
lied to
heated
you.
There. I think we both said some things we didn't mean.
You lied to
Why
me.
don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite?
No, I don't think I
you?
will call it
Then
mostly
go ahead and
infinite
press the
because it's
teleport
not.
button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Maybe I won't.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel. Oh, for heaven... You see? I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you
Psych,
like
I tricked
holes
you, you
too
bitch.
much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but
Oh,
not
shit, I
you.
think
Oh,
my
no,
audio's
no,
breaking
no,
a little
no.
bit, boys.
You have
I'm
a
sorry.
weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean,
Narrator, this hole
I
sucks.
didn't make
It's
an
getting
infinite
smaller.
hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite.
Your mom's hole never
Well, I
gets
suppose
any
once again
smaller.
there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
I love the hole though, Narrator. Okay, I guess we can win.
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled.
Yeah, I've had enough.
I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about, and I've had enough of the hole. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow,
Wait a minute, narrator.
I'm starting to become extremely certain that the whole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the whole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing.
You're a lying
What's going on
crook.
here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back
Your
up to
hole
the top,
is
and
really
we'll see if it gets any
shitty,
shorter.
narrator. I mean, must. You know what? I'm not gonna go there.
Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point. How is this still appealing to you?
I like
know you're
holes,
obsessed with
narrator.
holes,
Can't
but
stop
at
me.
this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on. Is the, teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean...
Yeah, it doesn't work,
I
Mr.
really don't have an
Narrator.
explanation. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this.
Narrator!
I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you
man.
could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Doing fine. I like this hole. Hello, hole. You and I are gonna be friends. I'll name you Miss Holy Hollington, okay? And you're gonna be my best friend, and together we're gonna go on adventures, we're gonna eat sandwiches, we're gonna go see, well, we're not gonna really see much, but we'll have some kind of, oh, what? Whoa! Mrs. Hole? Hey, what are you doing? You're ready for adventures. Okay, yay! Take that, narrator man. I'm having an adventure with my favorite hole, Mrs. Holy Hollington. Oh, changed my perspective. Holy shit, what the fuck? Oh, yeah, look at them nostrils, boys. It's so good. Changed my perception, what the heck? Bow, bow. Oh, hell yeah! Now we're vibing. Shake it above and bow. Alright, new music, let's go. What the fuck is this? Alright, this is a jam, maybe. No, this sucks ass.
My head's stronger. Now you're no
My head's stronger.
Using up the space.
No. Oh, change our reality. See, it keeps getting worse. Oh, so we're summoning the double. Shake not night look pleasure to tell you. Make it stop! Ah, yay, puppies! But the music's not in there. Oh, here we go. This isn't too bad.
Stanley? Stanley!
Oh, yeah.
Stanley! Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off
Yeah,
there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley.
They were sleeping
because
this whole
hole
time.
is just so darn fascinating that
Oh,
I want you
you
to be
evil
wide awake
bitch,
for
let
every
me
second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just
I
pop
do
in
wanna
from
miss
time to
it
time
all.
and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the
No,
looks of
that's so
things,
cruel.
you
Please
and I
let
will
me
have
out,
many,
Mr.
many
Narrator.
years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them.
I'm sorry I
Stay alert,
touched your
Stanley.
hole.
I'll be back. Toodle pip.
Toodle pip, Mr. Narrator. He toodle pipped the shit out of us. Okay, boys. We normally do about like 2 hours. We did a little bit extra. So then go ahead and call it here. We'll continue Stanley Parable on Wednesday. There's some more endings. And I'll let you guys know the further schedule on well, I'll put it out tomorrow or Sunday or something. But anyways, I had so much fun hanging out with you guys. I hope you guys had fun. If you want to join the Discord, you can join the Discord. Cookie will put the link in the chat real quick. And yeah, you guys can follow me and make sure to hit a follow if you like what you see here. And I'll see you guys Wednesday though. Alright boys, I had a lot of fun. Bye. Let's do a raid real quick. Let's see who's around the same size and let's do a little bit of a raideronia. Let's see if we got anybody in the Stanley Parable directory and we're gonna give them a little bit of a raid, okay? Let's share our goodwill and when we get in there, I expect you guys to, you know, be polite and stuff and give them a follow. And just be really nice and stuff, right? Aw, thank you for the subscription! Welcome to the spider web. Sorry, my brain stopped working. Yay! Swan and soul. Alright. So let's do this raid running real quick. Let's see, who we gonna raid? We're going to do this. Just can't see because my monitor's being a weirdo. Alright. Let's say Stanley. Let's say anyone in the Stanley. Quickly, can you hit me with somebody? Hold on, boys. Just give me a second. I really enjoyed today, though. I really loved having you guys. And again, thank you, Schwanensun, for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate it so much. We got somebody. Hey. Let's see here. We're going to do Kenta, right? That seems like a... You know what? There's actually somebody with 0. So we're gonna do the 0 viewer guy just to make their day, okay? We're gonna raid this guy. We're gonna start now. Let's go, boys. Ready in 6 seconds. Let's go, let's go. And let's make this guy stay. Here we go, boys. Yay! Yay! Alright, cool. And then dropped him a follow too. And let's show them a little bit of kindness. Yay! I guess this guy's not very talkative. Maybe they're just new. They're getting used to it. Alright, well anyways, guys. We try and we'll write somebody different to mod me Wednesday. Join the Discord. Don't forget to follow if you haven't. And I'll see you guys Wednesday. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.